The security chief of the Beijing Olympics Organizing Committee says the full protection for the venues and athletes' village is in place. Guards are now patrolling the area around the clock. All people and vehicles entering the security perimeter will go through complete checks. Besides fences, monitors and safe passages, air defense missiles are also being used to protect the national stadium.
Setting up an air defense armory around major Olympic venues was routine for previous games. Beijing residents may be surprised when they first see them, but this is a necessity.
One of China's Olympic dream teams is the shooting team. A new way of training has emerged. All the shooters practice with the distraction of various noises. This is the Beijing Olympic shooting range, where all the shooting events will take place during the games. Stereo speakers were brought to the skeet shooting field. Shooters were exposed to various noises from the speakers, including loud spectator cheers, shouts and music. They must concentrate on the targets by overcoming the noise. This new way of practicing forces shooters to concentrate more by building their tolerance for distraction. It's generally accepted that China's first gold medal will most likely be won by one of the shooters. Meanwhile, Brazil's women's basketball team are busy preparing for the games in Sao Paulo. Speed and three-pointers are what Brazil specializes in. The team had remained in top 4 in the last 3 Olympic Games. The 1996 Atlanta Olympic runners-up were put in Group A for this August competition, together with Australia, Russia, South Korea, Belarus and Latvia. Their first match will be against South Korea on August 9th.
We made it into the last 4 at the last 3 Olympics. I think we still have a chance to do the same in Beijing, but we will have to work very hard.
Our target is to win a medal. We got the bronze in Sydney, and that is the most memorable moment of my life. If we can get a medal, we will be very happy, but of course it will be very hard.
Japanese judoka Roiko Tani is confident of bringing home a 3rd consecutive gold medal at next month's Beijing Olympics. Japan will compete in all 114 male and female weight divisions of judo. Much of the focus will be in the 48-kilogram women's division, and especially on Tani. She's married to a professional baseball player and took time off to give birth to their son 3 years ago. If successful, Tani would become the first woman to win 3 straight titles in the traditional Japanese martial art. Japan won 8 judo golds in Athens, half of the country's overall haul, with a female judoka taking 5 in an event that debuted for women in 1992. Coming up next on Worldwide Watch, the foreign ministers from the 6-party talks nations on the DPRK's nuclear issue conclude their meeting successfully. And Sudan's president pledges to bring about peace, justice and development. Hello and welcome to Worldwide Watch on CCTV International. I'm Liao in Beijing. Chinese President Hu Jintao and Vice President Xi Jinping have visited China's Olympic team. The 2 top leaders gave their regards to athletes and coaches and wished them success at the Beijing Summer Games. Pan Deng has more.
The President and Vice President visited China's Olympic athletes at one of the country's most advanced training camps. 14 sport teams train here. They're all part of China's largest ever Olympic delegation. In the gymnastics hall, President Hu Jintao watched the athletes' intensive preparations for the Games, and he was impressed by the team's performance.
I'm proud to see you training so hard with such high intensity. I hope you can keep training in a scientific way to improve your capabilities and maintain top form to achieve excellence at the Beijing Olympic Games.
Table tennis is widely regarded as China's national sport, and Chinese players have won 16 gold medals in past Olympics. The national team's training was something the president couldn't miss. The team gave Hu Jintao and Xi Jinping pairs of bats with every team member's signature. President Hu said he would treasure the gifts and signed another 3 bats to give back to the team. Hu Jintao said he was happy to see the team training well, and he would wait for their good news at the upcoming Beijing Games. The leaders then went to the basketball stadium and watched the national team train. All the big names were here, doing their best to improve teamwork. Hu Jintao asked star center Yao Ming about the recovery of his left ankle fracture and told him to be careful in the warm-up competitions. Before he left, Hu Jintao called on the team to demonstrate the Chinese spirit to the world. In the athletes' canteen, Hu Jintao was shown how food is prepared for the Olympic team. He asked the chefs there to serve the most nutritious and delicious meals possible for the athletes. Hu Jintao and Xi Jinping also saw an exhibition on Olympic anti-doping history and called on the Chinese delegation to be role models of clean competition in the Games on home soil. Pandeng, CCTV.